My bad. I thought you were recording. I was gonna.
No, you told me to stop, and then you were running away.
No, pop. I'll have to finish this bottle and drink the other one to get the pop on camera. Damn you, bitch.
Yeah. You ran away and said you're gonna have a perfect thing, and then I didn't know.
That's my fault, miss. I didn't communicate. The pop was what I was gonna line up.
I was thinking that when you did it, and I'm like, I probably should have been recording, but I didn't.
It's all right. We're here now. It's always now. That's all that matters. And I'm joined by my man AZ Brazy in the building.
One and only.
So, dude, I always throw this. What do I call you? Do I call you AZ Ryan? Should I call you Isaiah? You know,
as long as you call me. No, but AZ.
AZ? You like AZ? Mm-hmm. Oh, you can. And if you want to feel a little more professional, you can throw these bad boys on. You can hear yourself and shit. I don't know. Do you like? All right. So when you record, do you like hearing yourself? Or do you not hear?
Oh yeah.
You like to hear yourself when you record? It took me years to get used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes. So if it's delayed, no.
Obviously, that'll fuck you all up.
Dude, how many times I'm in the studio and it's delayed and I'm like, they're like, come on. I'm like, I'm waiting on you.
Only one engineer I've ever had that happen with, and I'm out of respect. I'm not gonna say the name. But you know,
yeah, same thing happened.
Oh no, it wasn't Tommy. I thought you said Tommy Bean.
No, I said same thing happened to me.
Oh, did it?
Speaking of Tommy Bean, I know.
Oh, shout out to Beaner, man.
Dude, I haven't seen him on Facebook, so I had to go see if he was still alive.
Still kicking?
Yeah.
He's still posting. I still see him. Maybe your algorithm's not fucking lining up. You know what breaks my heart is seeing local events the day after they happened. Oh. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be scrolling through my feed and I'll see something that's like, yo, pull up. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go do this. And it's like 11 hours ago.
11 hours ago,
Fuck. Like, fuck, man.
Or, you know, there's like last minute performances you could just go into, and then I'll like think that I'm about to go do it, and then I look and I'm like, yeah, like you said 11 hours ago. I'm like, fuck, missed that opportunity.
So what, all right, do you remember the first song you ever recorded? This is a nice startup question I like to hit artists with.
I try not to because it's still on YouTube.
Is it? You could still find it?
Yeah. I used to be called Big Red.
Big Red?
I wasn't big. I was like really skinny.
I'm still Big Red. You ever seen Bring It On? You never seen Bring It On, dude, with the cheerleaders?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was like their first song when they fucking introduced their song. I'm still. The only reason I know that is some chick sung it to me the other night. But I do know I know their one cheer. The burr is cold in here. There must be some.
I just watched Step It Up.
You stepped it up?
Yeah,
Step It Up 9?
I haven't seen Bring It On in a long time.
That's another series that like
Step It Up 9.
They got like 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of Step It Ups, dude.
Damn.
They kept stepping it up. You got to step it up your step up.
I was with my homeboy and he's watching it. He's like, I just need to watch this. I'm like, why do you need, who needs to watch this right now?
Bro, somebody told me I got to watch this. It's like Citizen Kane.
So
dude.
like I exit out of it because I'm sitting there and like I was drinking, he was smoking, and I'm like, dude, I can't listen to this. So I exit out of it, whatever, and then Stomp the Yards right there. I'm like, this is more like it. He's just like, what? It's the same thing.
So like Stomp the Yards is like the Timberlands to fucking their high heels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember, I don't think it was Stomp the Yard, but I think it was You Got Served. Me and my boy Stookie were like, dude, we're getting dance lessons, dude. Yeah. And we're going to fucking dance out all our problems. Any beef we dancing it.
Middle school, if you used to go on all those dances, Stanky Legs, Superman.
I know.
You go on HBO and there was this girl and she would teach you how to do it.
Really?
As soon as
what, on demand?
Yeah.
Dude, that was probably back when Time Warner was. It was Time Warner, right? Time Warner had the best.
Me and my sisters like would practice it and go back to school, and we're the first one that knows how to Dougie. And
they had a yoga on demand on there, dude. That was my shit.
So yeah, it's probably the same around.
In that like the on demand section, they just had the craziest on demands back.
I don't know who told me about that, but I was just looking through shit and I clicked on it. It was literally like a tutorial on how to do every single dance.
I got grounded for a week and I learned all the crank that's like the Batman through Spider-Man and shit like that. So that was where I learned those. Those are the only ones I really ever learned.
That shit's so crazy.
You ever watched the show Atlanta?
Yeah.
Have you seen are you like up to date on it?
No. I've seen it before though.
There's a new episode where it's like there's this dude who's a murderer, but he only murders famous rappers who once did a crank that video.
Oh my god.
Big. All right, so relevant to that, I just looked down and I remember these. I wanted to talk about. You brought up the pin earlier. And I want to bring that. That is for you, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. So that pin right there is only for people who've been on the podcast. So if you look at this rabbit right here, this is the one I sell. See how it's a little bit different? Like if you look at the colorways and shit, and it's a little smaller and shit. So I don't sell the other one anymore. I only give that to guests who are on the podcast.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna put it on here.
But that one's like, that's the little heady
guest
only.
I was looking at your mic cube and I looked down. I'm like, oh shit.
And that's the rabbit that I usually actually have it. I mean, I do technically have one of it displayed right there on that. The That's Facts picture, if you see it.
Yeah.
It's one of the first It's Always Now representations, like pieces of art.
So when did you start doing this?
Like, the podcast, the pins, or what?
The pins.
The pins? So that's funny that you brought that up. You want to switch to his camera real quick? So that painting you pointed out behind you right there is a Glenn Pryor. He's an artist from Syracuse, the monster thing.
Yeah.
He makes sweet monster pins. And one of my first pins I ever bought was from him. And they were just sick. And I've seen him for years at this festival I've gone to. He's like one of the main attractions as far as like art and gear and shit at this festival I go to. And I've seen him there for years. In my mind, I'm like, wow, it obviously must be a profitable and a lucrative thing to do. So I want to make pins. I like them too. I spent a lot of money one summer on pins. And my core demographic is me. Because if I'm going to buy it, I want to buy it type thing. Like if I only buy shit I would want to buy. And that's why I made it a merch line. Plus, it's like a really lucrative upcharge. Like,
well, I mean, if you
like the average pin sells for $15 to $20.
Yeah.
They're $2 to $3 to make.
Oh yeah, that's profitable.
Yeah, you buy 100 pins, they're like $300. You sell them at $15 a pop. It's hard to.
Somebody's gonna ask me about this. My whole story about it. It's dope.
It's from an artist from North Carolina who drew the original rabbit.
Yeah, but my grandfather used to make sterling silver jewelry and shit, and I wanted to get into it, like how to cast it and turquoise, spiny oyster and shit.
You were talking about that.
Yeah, I was gonna come iced out. I have like the whole thing. Yeah. The only thing I need is the girls. Remember I was talking to you about that.
I bought silver grills and it was the biggest fucking mistake of my life.
Why? Because I actually want to hear about that.
Silver tarnishes so bad, dude, and there's just so much bacteria in your fucking mouth. I've silver chains that over like 5 years have tarnished really bad. Okay, which is normal. It's fucking silver. There's copper mixed in it. It's not fucking 99.9% silver. Yeah. Most silver chains aren't anymore. But outside of that, fucking my grill's literally in like 6 months tarnished.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I don't know if they were just janky. I mean, I spent like $500 on it. It wasn't like they were like crazy expensive or crazy cheap, but
in silver.
My girl's gold, my ex's gold grills, they didn't tarnish at all. And like I think it's smoking with them and shit too. But literally, like if I showed you my grills right now, they're embarrassing. They're fucking embarrassing. And then I bent them too. I accidentally bent a pair.
See, I want the turquoise on the thing, and I don't understand how they even do that because the turquoise is thick. So I'm like, is my teeth gonna be out to here? Like,
or I've always wondered that too. They could probably grind it down as thin as they can fucking get it and pray they don't split the stone and shit like that. I like the opal grills though. I really wanted a pair. My boy Austin from Big Sexy and the Scrambled Eggs.
I listen to his music.
Yeah, he was the first person to ever suggest opal grills. And then I went and looked them up on Alligator Jesus. And when I looked at them, it was like, oh, silver with the opal, $350 for opal grills. I'm like, oh, I'm getting the squat opal grills, dude. It was $350 a tooth.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, maybe not.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
But opal grills, I would never stop smiling. We'd smile all the time.
Opal's one of my favorite like rare stones because it is actually rare. Like as far as like it's more rare than a diamond.
Only time I'd get like gold teeth or something, because I guess you could saw down or file down your teeth and then put permanent. Like no, I want my teeth out of my mouth and like straight up gold, 100% gold, just put in it.
But then you would need to drill into your fucking jaw.
Yeah, I would do it.
I would only get
because like that's for life though, right?
I've wanted veneers, but the only way I would get veneers is if they identically match the smile I currently have. Like I don't want my teeth straight. No, I just want them white.
Yeah, same.
I was saying that my mom's smoke
like,
so much.
Yeah, my mom's like, "Why would you do that? You got nice teeth." I'm like, "Yeah, but those are nice teeth."
You do have very nice teeth, dude. Like,
but she has nice teeth. My mom, I asked her, I was like, "Yo, you brush your teeth?" Because I thought her teeth were fake. because they're like literally perfect and they're always white. But I've never seen her brush her teeth at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah, she said, "Yeah, I brush my teeth, but I don't use toothpaste."
Huh.
She said toothpaste makes your teeth
Probably fucking fucks up the enamel more than it actually helps them.
So you keep buying it.
Huh?
So you keep buying it. And my uncle scared me. He said that there's fluoride in toothpaste and
What's the fluoride?
yeah, and he went deep into like some Hitler shit, and I'm like, damn.
Hitler shit?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I slightly subscribe to a lot of those. I strongly base them as theories. A lot of people are like, if you think it's fact, I'm a little worried about you. But if you believe the theory, and it's a possibility, I'm on board. You know what I'm saying? Which there is the theory about fluoride calcifying the pineal gland, which is like this.
I hate that word.
Calcifying or the pineal gland? Yeah, dude, it ain't sexy.
It ain't sexy.
It ain't a fucking sexy word.
Oh my god.
So you can't, but back to, you can find your first song ever?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. I kind of want to fucking.
Oh.
Can we or no?
Yeah,
You'd rather not? You want to pull that up? Or no, I'm not gonna make him do that because it's. If I had it ready queued, it would be easier.
Yeah.
But I don't. No,
Okay, I don't want to see it anyways. I was just doing it.
Dude, you know what I want to see? Let's bump that new shit we just did.
Hell yeah.
Let's bump that for a second real quick. Let me see if I got my Bluetooth all set up correctly on this and I can just play it and not be difficult.
Dude, like the first song I've done, it was like old school, like boom bap, and it was like da 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 da. But bars, dog. Like
Yeah?
Bars.
My first shit I ever recorded is out. I think. Yeah, it's somewhere. I'm trying to remember where the fuck that is.
I mean, I got some shit on SoundCloud. It's old, but it wasn't my first.
Keep going on. You're getting bored, dude. I gotta actually send this thing back in because see how one of these lights aren't on? Mm-hmm. It's because the button's super sensitive, and now it's seeming like that button's starting to become super fucking hypersensitive and just triggering for no fucking reason.
Those are birds?
Well, no, there's like. They're fucking glitching as fuck right now. It's like weird little sound effects and shit. We can stop that now. Damn, the crickets go long.
Oh, they're crickets. I thought it was a fucking bird. Yellow bird.
Yeah. And then we can also add effects.
Oh shit.
But the effects don't work well when I send them out to be mastered. So I actually had to have Steve Brown come here.
Why have you tried to do it?
Yeah, because this records in do you know the difference between tracked out and stereo and shit like that, or at least vaguely? Well, this records both of our vocals in two separate files instead of just all in one. Stems. But for some reason, it stems. For some reason, it doesn't record the effects on there.
That's fucking weird.
There's a master mix that has both of our recordings on one recording that has the effects on it.
Oh, okay.
There's something I gotta dial in on here that I'm not that. That's some nerd shit that I don't fucking do.
Yeah.
It's
like, how do you learn it? Like, I'd get a studio set up and then sit there, and I even have friends that call me still, and they're like, how do you do this? Do you used to do it? I said, I used to sit there for 12 hours mixing one song. I was like, oh, this sounds like a condenser. I must condense my vocals. Look at me. Fuck with that for 3 hours. And I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. You know what I mean? But then I'd take the headphones off, play it on the speaker, and it sounds like, what the fuck?
No, I'm with you 100%.
So
that's why I won't edit any of my own music too.
I'm like, how do you even know if it sounds good? Because if you listen to a song, if you ever sat and edited a song, tried to?
Yeah, like my own music?
Yeah, you sit there and it just, you don't even know what it sounds like anymore because you listen to it 60 times.
100%.
So it's like, does this sound good?
Even songs that I haven't edited, that I've just listened to, that are my songs. I'm like, is it good? And then especially after the 60 times, you're like, this is dog shit, dude. I'm done with this song. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Well, I thought my shit was like, oh yeah, this is the best engineering, whatever. And then we went to your guy, and I was like, oh shit. I heard myself in the mic. And
well, you're lucky to have a very really good voice. So
yeah.
I bet you've heard your recordings, and you're like, damn, this is so good. To when I hear my shit, I'm like, this sucks. So I go I'm like, man, I know a lot of rappers aren't that good, is the best way I could describe it. It was my favorite example, and I always feel like I hope it doesn't ever get taken and seen as disrespect, but Kodak Black is one of my favorite artists because of how bad of a fucking voice he has.
Yeah.
And do you think he's ever re-recorded a verse? If you by the sound of the Kodak Black verse you heard, no. That's a one take. He did not. Yeah. If that was his third take,
was his third take,
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he was like, no, this is the one we're keeping. If he was willing to redo a take.
He probably just throws out the song.
Just goes out for it kills it. And I wish I had that confidence because I think that's what's made him so successful. Because like I don't know how much Kodak you bump, but
I bump a lot of Kodak.
You bump a lot of Kodak? Yeah, dude. I can't. I try. Some of it, I fuck with some of it. Like when I hear him too, and I love his just as a person. Like I would kill to hang out with Kodak.
Yeah.
What the fuck? The fuck, man? Get those out of here. Sorry for the malfunctions, people. What the fuck? Go off. All right, that was a thing. Hopefully we can cut that out. Purpose. Yeah, 100%. So let me see if I got this queued up right here. We'll play this hit we got coming out called FOMF. Do you know what fucked me up? Did you see Absol's got a song on his new album called FOMF? Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but
it's a sign.
It's all right. Yeah, well, Soulja Boy, dude. You know what Soulja Boy used to do? Every song Soulja Boy released was named after the hit song that was out at that time. So like a lot of Soulja Boy's money that he made was accidental clicks.
Oh, that's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I think our song's a little bit better than that is necessary.
I feel like, but back then it was like, okay, there was only 2 videos. You know what I mean? Back then, now it's like there's 300 to
it's probably way fucking harder.
Yeah, so if you accidentally click on the video now, it's like you were really trying to look for that. Back then, you know what I mean? There wasn't that much stuff on YouTube. It was like, ouch, Charlie bit me. And
dude,
like,
which really fucking sucks, dude, because I hate how YouTube is hiding everything. Like, there's so many good videos I want to find that are buried in the fucking... And honestly, I'm half at fault for it. With a fucking bullshit podcast. I have 1,000 hours of fucking useless material on YouTube.
No, your podcast is dope. Yeah. I was just watching earlier. I'm like, yeah, I would...
What episode did you watch?
I think it was like 50 something.
What's going on? Are we in costumes?
No, it's just you. You're talking about mental health.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was going through it. I just got started doing therapy. I'm trying to drink less too, to be honest, because fucking no. I enjoy drinking. I drink to celebrate. As long as it's a celebration, I'm down to drink. You know,
life celebration.
That's a fact. But this shit is also depressing.
Yeah, it is. But me personally, I haven't drunk in a while. So, or drink, whatever. Because stupid people. But I'm like, I just need a beer or a shot now. I'm not gonna get carried away though. Like,
I mean, let's turn it up. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna kill this bottle, pop the other.
I'm getting lit, but I'm saying like carried away in general. Like, I'm not gonna.
I try to keep my composure in a lot of scenarios, but I did catch myself like I'm not a big fan of drinking. I like to have a good time no matter what it is. I personally think alcohol is not my cup of tea due to the side effects, like in recovery time. That's why I've never been a big fan of it. But I caught myself over like the last like 6-7 months, like, oh, I don't even really like drinking. Like I'd always say that, but then I'd realize I drink 3 to 4 times a week. Like that sounds like somebody who likes drinking. Yeah. So I caught myself and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna at least own up to it. This is my first year. I just quit smoking cigarettes.
I just started. I ain't even gonna lie. No, I'm not even lying to you. I went back to work.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. I went back to work and they had like a cigarette hut.
Yeah, but you don't. All right, in your
like,
defense,
what are you doing in here? I'm like, dude. I was like, my dad, all this shit. They're like, you know what? They're like, you need a cigarette? Because I didn't even whip out my cigarette, and then one of my coworkers gave me a cigarette. It was a fucking red too. I'm like, I don't really want this.
So I smoke either Marlboro Red Shorts or Newport Menthol 100s.
I smoke Newport.
Or any Camel.
I haven't. Oh, Camel Crush.
Any Camel.
Camel Crush is. That's pretty dope.
Any Camel, dude. A Camel Wide Red. That's a man's cigarette.
Wow, you smoke a lot of cigarettes?
I smoked since I was like 12 up to 27. So fucking.
Oh, so that long? Like consistently all the time?
I mean, at my peak, I smoked like 3 packs a week. Which isn't like as bad as the average. Like I'll smoke like 10 cigarettes.
I thought you were gonna say 3 packs a day. I was gonna.
No, 3 packs a week. Which I go through like a carton or 2 a month because I would drive down to PA and grab cartons. I'm always in buying bulk. People, if you're gonna do something forever,
yeah.
Like it's like I know people like if you're still buying if you still smoke weed and buying a gram of weed, and shit like that, and get mad at your plug because you don't want to come over for $10 and shit, dude.
I remember I used to ride the bike to go sell a Nick bag. I was like,
I mean, hit
13.
me up. You need $1,000, but I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
we ain't above that.
I ain't doing that no more. Like, but I used to like, oh yeah, I'm doing some big things. Come back, just you know what I mean. Just dropped off some work. Just a little Nick bag.
Hey, I don't hustle shame. Anything that brings $1 is respectable to me. You know what I'm saying? I used to kind of like job shame myself because I paint for a living outside of like.
I was gonna ask you what you do.
I'm a commercial painter, and like I used to hide it bad. I remember because one time I was at somebody's house after I left work, and I'm covered in my paint clothes, and this dude's like, "Aren't you like a famous rapper?" I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, but it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's expensive as fuck.
Well, painting's a good job.
It's a good trade. It's decent. I wanted to make a post today shouting out because like I've done it since I started painting at 15. It's something I've done my whole life. My first wife I was telling you about, her mother ran a painting business, and I helped. I don't want to give myself like sound cool like I helped them run it, but it was just us three, so technically I helped them run
part in that.
And she taught me how to paint, and I'm like I still fucking have mad love for my first wife's mother to this day because it's the reason I can survive. Like I can afford to have a house because she took me in and taught me that trade. I hated it. It sucked. It was dog shit. It's fucking...
Yeah.
I have no cartilage in my knees anymore from fucking being on my hands and knees all day scraping.
I was doing masonry work.
I won't do that. I won't do roof work
I stopped doing that too.
I won't do roof work either. Fuck that shit.
I was thinking about joining the union though for sheet metal, but I'm like, that seems a little boring. Like I want to do something.
I'm anti-union.
Yeah.
As weird as that sounds.
I have nothing about it. I just got brought up to it like the other day.
I don't like unions just in general. And it's not the union's fault. I like unions are like communism to me. Like conceptually it's a good idea, but they're never fucking done right. Like I've just dealt with union workers and they're the laziest fucking it's like I'm a person who it's always now. I see my life as no matter how long I'm living, it's this fucking long. And I don't want to spend it doing shit I don't want to do.
Yes.
So motherfuckers, union workers want their hours.
Yeah.
That's all union workers want is their fucking hours. They want a 9 to 5. They want their 40 hours a week, and they want their fucking paycheck. I want the job done. If the job pays X amount, let's get it done. But that's always been like that's why I hate being an hourly worker, and I'm happy at the company I work for currently because I can make it to where I'm almost paid by the job by how I work. Mm-hmm. I can go in, fuck off for 3 hours, do 4 or 5 hours worth of work, and then leave, and then go the next day and kind of do the same throughout the day and get out like an hour or two early and still call it a full day because of the amount of work I've gotten done. And I control the hours at the company I work for. So don't watch my podcast, boss.
You're giving him your game. I didn't even see that either, though. It's always now up there.
This I'm really proud of. Like it's like carved into the wood too.
Oh really? Oh shit! I thought it was like plastic.
No, this is carved into the wood.
That just like made it way better.
So my vision for this.
Damn, you got plugs for everything, man.
Dude, it's all about your network is your net worth. So my goal for this is the day I hope this outlives me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope somebody finds this in rubble one day. And they're
in a basement.
They're like, fuck yeah, dude, this
it is always now.
So I had magnets made for our tour van when we went on the Rift tour of this. If you lean a little bit, you can see the magnet on the fridge. That's the same thing. See it on the bottom of the fridge? Yeah. I had those magnets on the van.
It's a big ass fucking magnet.
The biggest magnet. That's a magnet? Yeah. One of them got taken off the van during tour. Obviously, I'm surprised only one.
Was it like the whole thing's a magnet, or is it just each letter?
That whole it's basically this whole thing is
magnet.
Just one strip.
That's fucking dope.
Like I had the pictures on the bus. But I want to play this fuck out my face real quick because that's half the reason we're here today.
Yeah,
is this new track, man, you're about to drop on New Year's Eve, dude.
And
I have a lot of visions for how we're going to shoot this video, and I do want to do a video for this, but I have to finish Vinny Madison first. And I'll explain that to you if you want, but I have to finish that project first. Mm-hmm. And that's going to take a lot of my energy this spring.
Where'd you get that necklace at? That's dope. Is it like holographic?
It's always not one.
Yeah.
I also had this custom made.
Yeah, you got all the plugs, man.
It's about who you know, man. I'll fuck it. And I always learned, dude, you know me, so you're going to know. You got the chance to know everybody I know, man. I don't hide my resources from nobody. Like,
Me neither.
I wasn't the happiest. You know, God damn it. I wish I wasn't beefing with Brody for the fact that he is the best fucking cover art maker from my perspective that I've ever worked with.
Really?
Ever.
I haven't seen it yet.
I just, every time I've ever had him execute a graphic from my mind to like
Bring it
that,
to life.
he does it without any revisions. And like, I think he could have made our cover way better than the person who made our cover.
I think I did say something to him. I don't think he responded.
He's fucking getting mad at anybody. I try to mediate us, so I'm trying to stop involving anybody. Because
that post was funny as fuck.
Which one?
I don't
I'd be petty.
remember.
I'd be mad petty
No,
when it comes to it.
wasn't even just you out there. It was a bunch of people. And then I was like, damn, I just took a shower.
Oh, dude, and what's funny is I don't think he even deleted any of that yet. All the shit where I was like talking shit on his like Instagram. And then he's giving me shit that I'm dick riding another grown man. No, I'm telling people like it is, dude. I'd love Brody. I'll never record with you. I'm not recording you. There's a reason I don't record with you. It gets stressful and you're my friend.
Yeah.
And I don't like getting mad at my friends.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the reason I call.
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta separate business and friends. Man.
Well, I mean, that's the reason he's not going to be a part of these next shows. I mean, and it sucked because I knew from the first show we did on the stretch of the tour I brought him on last time that I wasn't going to be able to have him on the rest of the shows.
I learned like throughout this shit because like affiliated with small labels that are making a name for themselves right now, affiliated with like music groups. Like I came to a conclusion that basically I don't need to have a group. Like we're not the fucking Backstreet Boys. Like
we're
know
rappers.
What I'm saying? Yeah, we're rappers, and I just need to make some songs by myself.
So, you know what I thought the group shit was? Because I always wanted a group. It's the insecurity. It's nice to have that support of somebody else to make it, to validate you.
It actually helps with thoughts and everything, but it's like, how genuine are my ideas that I make if other people are around me though?
I always think, dude,
every song though.
You can't bring anybody to heaven with you.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but we want to bring everybody up with us, but unfortunately.
There's just levels to everything, and there's levels to how much certain people want it and other people don't want it or can't. A lot of people want it, but they can't because their situation
and handling it, dude.
Yeah.
Handling this shit is detrimental. The best way to describe it.
We're all trying to.
I get a baby taste of fucking ego flow, and that fucks my head up. You know what I'm saying? And I have to try to like. It's weird because like I got a real high confidence level. I have to like doubt myself to stay humble. Like I'm like, oh, I'm not that good, but I'm like, nah. And I don't say this lightly, dude. You are one of the I'm looking you dead in the eyes. You are one of the fucking nicest artists I've ever heard from.
I appreciate it.
You know what? The first shit I ever. And it's funny that because I brought it up last time we were talking. The first shit I ever heard of you was actually a song you have with Evac with fucking Evan Cox.
Holy fuck,
dude! It's. So when my fucking
it's on SoundCloud.
When my phone doesn't have any service, all I can use is my
Paradise.
Paradise. Yeah, dude. I honestly listen to that song probably 3 times a month at least. Because anytime my phone doesn't have
Mixcraft 7, he uploaded it and the picture went with it.
I used to joke that I wouldn't stop until I made $1 million off of Mixcraft.
Dude, anybody that recorded on Mixcraft, they were like, yeah, I'm going to use this even when I'm famous.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
like,
this is it.
Because we all had this that it's in us. It's not the fucking thing. And it was such a user-friendly doll that I felt like I could do. That's
it was like the underdog.
I had Mixcraft 5. That's when we
me too. I recorded on the run with Tommy Bean and AK. I recorded.
But my point exactly, if you recorded those on Mixcraft, them shits hit.
Yeah,
them shits hit. Them shits are hit.
Their
That's because you guys are nice.
Weird,
that's because you guys are nice, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'll always tell Tommy Bean how fucking phenomenal of an artist. He annoys the fuck out of me as a person.
Yo, dog.
Phenomenal artist. Love him. I love
him butt heads, and it's like, now, I was like, yo, he's so
there's a reason
annoying.
There's not a Vinny Freeman Tommy Bean song. You know what I'm saying? Like, his first music video was shot at my house.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing but love for the kid, but I just want to fucking...
No, but like I was thinking that too. My mom actually likes his music and bumps it like without no yes man.
I need fucking bitches who would be like, yo, you fuck with Tommy Bean? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, well, yo, you don't know none of my songs. You know Tommy Bean songs. Just shit. What the fuck, man?
Dude, that blue song. Dude, there was people sharing it.
That video was so good though.
Yeah. Is it blue?
Where he's painted all blue. The
yeah.
video is fucking crazy. Sorry if I'm fucking hot.
His new music video is dope.
Is he on that Hyperflow shit that E-Hoff and them are on?
Yeah.
They're doing good at it. It sounds cool. It's
I like
cool.
E-Hoff's promotion, and I messaged him.
I like E-Hoff's. It's shameless in the way you have to be for the internet. Like I wish, like how you were saying earlier with me with my stories.
Yeah.
How you would. I wish I was E-Hoff's level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's like doing like skits now and shit.
Yeah,
I messaged him. I said, "Yo, I don't want to copy you, but it's like you're making it so hard right now."
I have mad skit ideas, but I'm just not ready to execute them until I know how to execute skits the way I want to. Like I have clip mics and shit too for them.
No way.
Yeah, like I
always wanted to get into prank videos and shit like that.
So this is
lighter.
Yeah, this is another thing. I don't have the financing I did 2 years ago, and it sucks because I made a lot of plans. If I had the financing 2 years ago that I did right now, I would be able to guarantee these next projects that I have. But my biggest projects right now are Fuck Out My Face, my Vinny Madison project, and then I have another project called Scare B&B I want to shoot the pilot for.
What are you doing with that? Is that like Halloween or something?
So you know what Airbnb is,
Yeah.
right? So basically, Scare B&B is a prank show I created where one person sets up 5 of their friends. They're like, "Yo, we just won concert tickets to blah blah blah. They're in town. Free stay at this Airbnb." We get there. They're like, the radio station wants us to wear these body cams. They're gonna record the whole experience and shoot a promo
Like some
video.
Jersey Shore shit.
But check it. Once they get into the house is rigged up as it's haunted to be haunted. So all the people that the 4 people are getting set up by the 5th person don't know that the house is rigged. The 5th person does know. The 5th person
$1 million ideas.
well, no, it's on recording. That's why I do these. I've talked to a few producers. I got to get my LLC set up and shit for it, and it'll be about $20K for the pilot.
Dope as fuck.
So the first person who sets up the prank for the 4 people, they come up missing first. They're the person who comes up missing, gets kidnapped, the doors get locked, the whole nines, blah blah blah. So the house just appears to be haunted, and it's a bunch of rigged shit, and it's a prank show.
Yeah, it's gonna be like hidden cameras. And
Yeah, hidden cameras. On top of everybody's gonna have body cams too.
Yeah.
So not only are you gonna get their reaction from the hidden cameras, that also helps me with them knowing that it's supposed to be recorded. Makes it so I don't have to hide cameras as much.
Yeah, and it's organic. It's real.
Yeah.
Not, oh my God, I'm so scared.
Have you ever seen Halloween Resurrection? The one with Busta Rhymes? Dude, you're like the 3rd person this week that I brought that up.
What is it?
The Halloween Resurrection. It came after H2O.
Damn, now I gotta watch it.
One of the better Halloween movies. Fucking Busta Rhymes, Michael Myers go toe to toe, dog.
So when people say stuff like that and they'll be like, yeah, so and so's in it, and I fuck with so and so, I'm like, I get mad at myself. Like, how don't I even know what that is?
Then again, it's like, who knows Busta Rhymes' acting career though? I don't expect you.
Right there.
But Busta's in it. I've fucking Michael Myers. I'm a huge Halloween like fan. That was like one of my favorite hitters. Mike's the dude. Fuck, keep talking about it. How long are we into this episode already?
Fucking 33 minutes.
33 minutes, haven't even premiered the song. Anybody who's wanted to hear the song and waited, and I said I was going to play it, we teased the fuck out of you. But here we go. This is that new shit. That's me. Hey.
Every time I listen to this shit,
Dude, it gets me.
Big one, big house, six house. I did well. I did it. 17. It's not a home dip. A home it's not home. It's where I got home. Someone go home. It's not home. It's all home.
this is gonna be fun. Best feature I've had by far. I'm not yes man.
So,
like best song, like quality and the potential of this fucking song, dog.
Have you ever heard my song Cordy Fretman?
Yeah,
The one with Big Sexy?
yeah. I was so when you said that, I was like, did he change his name?
No.
And I went on it. Yeah, I listened to it.
There's a story behind that too, if you want to know that. But
Yeah.
so I used to joke about Cordy Fretman. The only problem with it is that I'm on it. I'm like, this song's great, except I fucking hate the fact that I'm on it, dude. Like, I love hearing this song until I come on. I'm like, this song fucking sucks. So when I recorded this the first time I sent it to Austin, I'm like, dude, I'm having a really bad Cordy Fretman problem. I'm like, this is one of the best songs I've ever been on. But I fucking hate my verse. I'm like, the only thing I don't like about this song is that I'm on it until I re-recorded the verse that is.
So
that first one we recorded.
So your verse, I showed my mother. First person I ever show a song to is my mother. And I used to fucking hate doing it because I'd show it to her and she's like, why are you crying? Like, it fucking sucks. My mom, when you meet my mom's like, not like a butch. She's tomboy, but like she's more gangster than whoever she's with.
Okay.
Like, whoever she's with, like,
Okay.
she's like, shut the fuck up.
What?
Real blunt, but
Oh,
she
I turned my
goes,
headphones on.
yeah, she'll be like, yeah, why are you crying? You sound like a fucking seagull. Some shit like hurt my feelings. But, bro, would I be making good music now if I didn't?
No.
Yeah, if she was like, yeah, that's so great. You know what I mean? No, I'd be still doing this shit I experimented with. But I would show her people that are on features and shit. And she goes, they're literally riding your flow. I showed her the song with us. And she likes it because it's different. It's not.
Well, yeah, that's
you're not
one thing.
biting off of anything that like, and it's kind of hard to do because like it's a melody, like the hook, everything. You know what I mean? I do it sometimes, but some people, I made music, we got a little carried away. Probably because we made a lot of projects together. But it's like you didn't expect.
Oh well, no, you hear it with like Tommy being an AK.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible not to like. All right, I hear what you'd like, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to do that too with my voice though. And a lot of people do that, and that's the one thing I've learned that, like, when I use Kodak Black as an example, nobody wants that. People want. I've learned like if I tried to do other people's flow, people fucking would
No,
be like,
your shit was you, and it was different, and that's what I wanted on it. That's why I said best featured.
I think that's why people.
And
work
it's
with
lit. Like it's the way you were setting it up. Like I'm working on the components, not don't like it's like
That bar structure is one of my favorite like little.
built up, then
Don't
boom.
miss out. Prior to that, my favorite feature was the one I did with Genetics. This is my favorite feature I've released too.
Oh,
Like I mean, there's a reason I'm putting so much energy in this. I'm actually getting mine in Genetics song soon, and I'm releasing it on my platform too because he kind of is breaking away from. I'm not sure what you know who Genetics is, obviously, right? I'm not sure. I think he's a fucking cop now, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
They say no that he's a paramedic, but I'm like, all right, bud.
Good luck with that. Like I think Rick Ross is the only person that was like closest to a cop that got like away with that. And I was like, he was a CEO or some shit.
Yeah, that's what
And I'm
been
like,
told.
but that's still gangster. You gangster
And,
CEO.
first off, dude, COs are the either weaselliest fucks or most gangster fucks in the
yeah,
game.
but
Dude. Like,
everybody that goes to prison, like,
a lot of
fuck
people don't
them.
realize, like, outside of like bitches stuffing shit up their snatches, that's how your boy gets his phone. Mm-hmm. Is a fucking
Word.
Is Ricky Rose? That's how your boy got his phone. Rose was bringing in the phone. You know what? That's probably all right. This is my theory this is my Rick Ross theory. Correctional officer. Okay, Somebody comes up to me, he's like, yo, I'll give you $100, bring this phone into somebody. He's like, okay. Wow, that was $100. I did nothing.
You literally just walked
Double
away.
down. Does it probably 10 times a week. There's a rat. Realizes I could probably upcharge too. Okay. Probably starts charging. Dude, I used to get this lady blood, dude. She would fucking stuff it up her snatch and bring it to her boyfriend in jail. So I'd always try to get her like one solid nug. Just get her a nice like. I still am. I've always been like, ever since she told me what she was like, her plans were with the weed I got her, I was like, damn, dude, how?
He says your plans.
How? I've always wondered how.
What do you plan on doing with this? Shoving it up somewhere?
No, I mean, she told me, right? She didn't. I didn't even interrogate. So
she just looks at the nug. She's like, "Do you have another one? Because I don't know.
This one's gonna. This is a STEMI hitter. I don't want that one.
This one's gonna hurt."
But yeah, dude, Rose fucking. That's what I think he did, dude. And he made up a bunch of bread, and that's how he fucking got his studio time and shit.
That's crazy.
I hate how good his voice is. Ugh. Both of you. Same with you. Fucking good voice motherfuckers.
Somebody just called me Rick Ross the other day.
I'm just out here
trying to
Kodak.
roast me on Facebook. Fuck you.
I'm just out here Kodak blacking it, though.
Yeah. Somebody was like, yeah, fuck that Rick Ross motherfucker. I was like, oh, weird.
I have a lot of artists that are huge inspirations to me that I don't like.
Like personally?
No, that like I don't like their music. Like I'm not that big of a fan of their music, but I like the energy and the person that they actually are. So that's why I'm a fan. Like Kodak Black. Like I used to not. All right, this is a weird person because I love their music now. I used to not be a fan of Titty Boy, but I love 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz, yeah.
I love 2 Chainz, and he didn't change his flow. He didn't do nothing but change his name, and I'm like, I'm a fan.
I
now.
seen him downtown.
Really?
Right around the corner from when we were recording at Subcat. He was in that. I was outside of Out West Studios, and Well, there was some other people that were booked for a session. They were waiting for me to get done. And they're like, you gonna come down and smoke, whatever? And I'm like,
Teddy was there?
Yeah, dude. They called me and said he was down there. I said, shut the fuck up. I went down there, bro. And they're squaring up with him like in the street about to fight him because they just wanted to take a picture.
And he was like,
he was at like a private like SU concert. And it was on his story the next day. So I'm like, this dude's like iced out. And that's 2 Chainz. He's like 7 foot tall. I didn't know he was that fucking tall.
He's a big dude, yeah.
He's not 7 foot, but he's like 6'4", 6'3".
You know who Stove Cook is?
Yeah.
I ran
Cheeks.
into
Cheeks. His last name's Cheeks.
Is he Cheeks? Is it? I ran into him downtown not too long ago, and the only reason I noticed it was him is because he was wearing the chain he got from Johnny Dang, and I followed Johnny Dang, and I saw Johnny Dang post it. I'm like,
he
dude.
just got the chain?
Yeah, like that week, and then for some reason was fucking at the York.
Oh no, his last name's Cooks.
It is Cooks, yeah.
That was Cheeks.
Yeah, because it's something Cooks. But I ended up. It was mad funny because I was with one of my buddies, and they're like, dude, look at this fake ass chain. And I'm looking at it from a distance. I'm like, that's not a fucking, like, that's just real as fuck, dog. And then I was like, and it was actually a really cool moment because his one boy was like, you know who this is? And my one boy was like, do you know who this is? And it was just like a perfect lineup because then his boy was like, no, who is it? And it like, his one boy kind of like fell into the who is this thing as much as he was trying to push the you know who this is to us. And it worked out pretty cool. And I was like, had like a nice interaction, I guess, with him.
Damn, he's still around here?
That's what I was surprised. Him and one other person with a fucking... Dude, he has a fucking stove this big in baguettes, dude. This fucking big, dude. Probably... I couldn't fucking even guess how many. I couldn't even fucking guess. I saw him from fucking 6 buildings away, dude. Like,
yo,
he was coming down the street, just him and one other dude. I'm like, wow, dude.
Fucking Meek Mill stole my idea.
Yeah?
The Dream Catcher. But it's okay. Dream Chaser... I was like, okay, I'm not mad, but I was like, damn. Yo, another thing, Kevin Gates and this feather, I just want to rip it off his head.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that dude. Oh, this is.
I'm sorry.
I'm
native, man. And
Kevin Gates is my favorite rapper, and I would love to hear like, what is it? Is it like fucking like cultural appropriation kind of type thing, or
it's, yeah. I feel like so.
I feel like he be on that shit and thinking he can get away with it because he's whatever race the fuck he is.
Well, I mean, it says you used. He's Muslim or whatever. And
Muslim's a fucking religion, but I think he's just fucking.
But it's just like
Puerto Rican.
There's always something with his music that, other than just him and his music. Like, and I'm like, okay, but the feather thing when he explained it and he said, "Oh, someone gave it to me," and I'm like, I don't know whether to be mad at them who gave it to him or him. And like, I'm not even mad. I'm just like irritated. Like, I don't know.
Do you think he's just like representing it wrong, or
No, it's just something about it. I can't even just put a thumb on it.
huh?
I don't know.
Interesting. No, but I mean, it's valid. It's understandable. It's something I remember when he started rocking the feather.
Dude, when I seen it, I was like, okay, this is just like a little phase. And then
Yeah,
I'm like, now you got 4 feathers.
Yeah.
It's like 2 feathers. And then he's like, I can't really get mad at it because he's not saying he's native. He's not.
He'd be good at tiptoeing, but I've also learned as like a fan of Kevin Gates how much I followed him that I feel like I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and think he just falls for his own bullshit.
Yeah. It's just our feathers are sacred and they have a lot of meaning and stuff. And it's just like if you're gonna like I don't know much about any other religions besides mine. So it's like I don't go into somebody else's stuff and then be like, I'm gonna do this and use it for because that's
white people shit.
You're on camera doing it. Like this isn't something you do off camera, you know what I mean? Genuinely. It's the same thing with like when people give money to homeless people on camera. Okay, it's
so
like
you
weird.
feel like it being on camera.
So how is that not appropriation? Because you're doing it on camera. Do it off camera. Do you wear that feather off camera? Then I probably won't be mad. But I've never seen you off camera, so I can't really.
Yeah, like if you pulled up and it was just like feathered
it's like,
out,
come on, bro. We've been appropriated. We've been neglected, and like I just leave us alone. A feather's a feather, man. We're all here on Earth. You know what I mean? But it's like, what are you standing for? Because when people asked you and then you explained it, you didn't really have much to say besides it was given to you. Like.
I do remember his explanation on that.
I feel like if it was the other way around, you know what I mean? It would be weird. And I would like the word.
What's the other term? What's the other way around? I'm confused.
Like if he, like, because he's African American. So if they had something that was sacred and I had it in
Puerto
my
Rican.
head. Oh, well, I thought he was African American.
No.
Whatever his religion is. He's, like, if I use something that was sacred to them and they were like, why do you got that? Oh,
What about say like I don't know, crushing up chicken bones or something? They do. I don't know what Puerto Ricans do, but
and they're like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, I don't know.
I like cultural appropriation. Is that weird?
I do too.
I was raised like I'm a mutt. Like I'm super like I got so many fucking just bullshit ethnicities.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
I thought
he speaks mad Spanish in his songs, and he even talks about it. And like I said, I followed
Actually,
Kevin
I'm not
Gates.
even really mad at that anymore.
I follow Kevin Gates a lot but I do agree he has fallen into the show. He did like a WWE thing. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, he's
like
lost.
That. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh, you're. That was the most sellout shit I ever seen.
You're searching for something to give you attention, and I'm like, I don't want you to use that.
He's playing the game. That's how I see it.
That's how it is, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't realize he does Drake numbers. Mm-hmm. But he ain't Drake, and I'm sure he wants Drake money. So
somebody told me they were like, oh,
because he's wearing the feathers when he actually does the WWE shit. Now that I think about it,
somebody posted a meme or something.
He lost Drika and fucking went on one, dude.
They said they're like, you guys listen to Kevin Gates because there's some weird little sad music in the background, and he's just saying regular shit, like on his little like reels and stuff.
Have you ever seen the dude who like makes fun of Kevin Gates, the Kevin Gates impersonator?
He looks just like him.
He's like, you slide through, I sneeze like 5 on you.
Pressure. He's like
pressure. When he said that though, he's like, you slide through, I sneeze like 5 on you. I'm like, that is some shit Kevin Gates would say, dude. Because I'll catch Kevin Gates too, because I'll be like, that didn't make any fucking sense what you just said, dude. I'm like, that sounded sick. That sounded great, but that didn't make no. That's one thing I'll always give you too. I've never heard nothing but continuity from you. And I'm a big fan. You know what continuity is? It's just one thing relating to the next thing, relating to the next thing, actually making fucking sense and being a coherent thought and sentence. And every verse I've ever heard from you has been like, do. I'm like, all right.
It's definitely like a venting thing.
I can sense that from you.
It's a venting thing.
Back to one thing we said, in the car. I wish the best conversations are before and after. Fucking is.
Dude, there was so much. What were we talking about? Because there was. That good ass question you asked. Oh, you asked me.
If you keep yourself in a depressed state because it helps and thrive your writing and creative state.
Yeah, because I was saying, like I make the best music when I go through like really traumatic, bad, depressing stuff. And then you asked me, you said,
do you think you intentionally do it?
Yeah. So I said, you said that you consciously, and I said I was subconscious, but I feel like I'm right on the borderline. Like I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And like, but I'm like, do I know what I'm doing all the time? No. It's like off and on, but it's like, I honestly think I subconsciously do it. Oh, because I want to keep making music, but no, if I'm really happy, you know what I mean, and I'm like,
I don't make music when I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't. Dude.
I don't make music when I'm happy. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm doing happy stuff.
Yeah, like no.
You know what I'm saying? But no, that's kind of toxic.
You recaptured that so good, dude. I got goosebumps. Yeah,
then why is music not doing happy stuff? Because honestly, I don't know. I've been in like toxic relationships where, oh, you're out at the studio, you're getting fucked up. No, studio and getting fucked up. That I made it when you met me and we were hanging out. Might have been one thing, but no, studio can be a positive thing. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
I'm never letting anybody like tell me what to do ever again in my life.
You gotta let your soul tell you what to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you too well, but I do care about you, and I just want nothing for the best from you. And it sucks because I had the same feeling about Tommy with Tommy's writing. I think he keeps himself sad because he thinks he writes better music when he's sad. Yeah. But I think when it comes down to it, like I have a lot of sad songs. I've only released one sad song ever. Because really? My song Nothing is like probably the only thing I feel like
hear more sad stuff,
that would catch it. I won't release it because I'm like, and I move on from it.
Yeah. Sometimes it used to get cringy to me. I'm like, oh, I'm crying.
Now, because you had I'm sure you had your mom in your ear and shit.
Yeah. Well, no, when I'm happy and I listen to my sets, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear that. But now I'm like, now I'm sad again.
You ever catch yourself listening to sad songs to like because you like?
I don't like. All right, so if it's my song, I like it. I was just saying this to myself the other day. I swear I got schizophrenia. Sometimes I just be talking to myself. But I was like, yo,
talk to themselves.
A sad song popped up on my Apple Music, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to this shit, like, because I don't want to hear things that are gonna strike a nerve in my heart and like relate to it. Because I'm an empath. But I was like, the other day I was like real down. So I'm like, even the slightest little, like I'm trying to get my mind off it. Even the slightest little relatable thing or anything that's gonna add to where I'm at mentally right now, I'm gonna fall off. So I was like, let me just chill. But no, I love it. I love music, and like it's just when I hear music and I relate to it, it's like I can literally feel it in my veins. Like,
I love it too, but yeah. I bet you can. I can tell by the music you make that you feel that. Like honestly, like some of the songs I played on the way here were because of like I just went through a recent breakup with actually somebody I like truly cared about, and those songs got me through that healing wise. And I hate projecting, which is kind of what I was doing a little bit. So I apologize if they didn't hit you like they hit me, but I did hear a few lines that fuck with you.
No, they hit me. I was just not trying to be a little bitch.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna let you know I'm a little bitch, dude. I'm a little bitch.
Every single one of those songs, I was like, and it sucks because when I'm happy, I don't relate to it. So I'm like, yeah, this is fire. It sounds good. But when you're listening to a song and you're like really going through some shit, you're like, I love this song.
I hope there's a day you're by yourself and you're like, oh, what was that one fucking song?
No, I'm about to. I'm about to be like, can you send me all those? Like, especially the harp. What was it?
The boogie shit, dude. It was all boogie I pretty much played. Boogie, he's the real dude. I can't wait to have a fucking song with him. But Boogie,
your guys' voices would be.
I do. Really, I also think that, but I think I can match the sound. Like I want to hear but all right. Do we also think that falls into the sound where like me and you contrast in a way that is attention grabbing? You know what I'm saying? I always think about Dark Horse by Katy Perry and Juicy J.
Yeah.
I think about that song so fucking often.
I heard that work.
That fucking is a hit. Like, I think about the producer who's like, who should we get on this? And they're like, Katy Perry. And they're like,
I always wanted to make those decisions.
That's what I'm saying. And they're like, well, we need somebody else. Who else? They're like, maybe Juicy J? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck made those, set up those dominoes so that fucking, because that song's a hit. And fucking Katy Perry comes in. I don't know what the fuck she says. I don't know what Juicy Jess says. But I use that song as a basic comparison to contrast in music, to where it's like Katy Perry and Juicy J. It's like,
yeah, you know what songs I really like are the ones that, because like, all right, you can listen to a song, right, and you listen to a radio play song and you're listening to it, it's like it's a radio song, and then I'm like, yep, Kendrick's coming on. And like before I even know he's on it, because I can hear it, you can almost know what it's destined to be. I like that. I like that, but I also like the ones that are like, how did you guys make a song together? You guys are on so different types of different vibes. Like Lil Wayne and Lil TJ, They made a song and it's good.
I would see them making a song.
Yeah, but the way the beat was, and
I
was
had to
like,
hear it.
where?
I don't follow TJ much, but I'd have to hear it.
But I was listening to Lil TJ and I'm like, where? I can't hear Lil Wayne on it. And then when he came on, I was like, holy fuck, how'd you even find a flow for this? Because some people threw some songs at me before and I'm like, they're like, yeah, they're all excited. And I'm like, I agreed to this, but I do not know what I'm going to say because like I don't hear myself on this.
I had that with Mike T, the engineer we work with, and it took me about 3 months to get him a verse back, and I felt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I even told him like, this is more of a Furco song, to be honest. But then I ended up fucking touching it down. There was something you said prior that made me think of something though that I wanted to fucking touch on. Fuck, what was it? Bring it back. I have it.
Two different. When I was talking about the songs, like the ones I like where it's meant to be that person's destined to be on the song.
The person's destined to be on a song. You feel it coming. You know that person's coming up. There's a song by Boogie. Since I knew Boogie was signed by Eminem. He has a bar on it. I was listening to it on I want to say like Pandora or something. He's like where I come from is shady, my chances were slim. And as soon as he said that bar, I'm like, I bet you fucking Eminem's on this fucking song.
Boom.
And that's the song I was talking about earlier.
Because why else would you pull that?
Why would you throw that line?
That was in your bag.
Yeah, you had that.
That was in your
You're
bag.
like, Adam, you want to hear this line I have?
Yo, and like if you're in that
Boogie's
situation,
the reason I don't like Eminem, honestly.
yeah, if you're in that situation, right, and you just got signed to Eminem, and I come up with a
I'm
crazy
hitting
bar
you
like
with-
that.
I got 30 Eminem bars. I got 30.
Yeah, but it would take everything in me not to show you, like to be like, oh, I gotta wait for that one moment, and I'd probably pull them all out.
I bet you he used a big chunk of his budget to get M because he hasn't had any other real big features besides like, you know who Drum is? Broccoli? Yeah, Drum. Like that's the only other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The song Drake tried to steal.
Yeah. I just came up with